Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MINE. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I'm not sure if I've ever done this one before, but had a bunch of questions and so forth been coming on this one over the past few days. So I want to get the chart mapped out here, and that way everybody's got an idea of what's going on from the technical perspective. Just want to talk about some supports and resistance levels, and then hopefully that'll help everybody in terms of knowing what to look for on the chart. So let's first start off with some support levels, and the one that's really sticking out to me, just because it's been holding, is this level right here. And I'll first change this to green to represent support. I'm going to make this line relatively thick because it is a pretty important level of support. But if we go back through the history of the chart, you can see this area acted as resistance, then acted as resistance once again. So the level right here at 0015 is a very important level for the chart and a key level of support. And you can see actually now twice the price has dropped right down there. The first one on May 31st and bounced right off 0.0015. And then on June 4th went down there and again bounced off 0.0015. So that makes sense, and that's exactly what you want to see because of the previous price history like we've just pointed out here. So great to see that 0015 has been holding as support just like you would want to see it hold from the charting perspective. And then the other key and important level of support comes in the form of this moving average right there, that purple line. That is the 50-day simple moving average, and that is valued at 0011. So 0011 will be another key level of support that you'll want the price to hang above. And then finally, in terms of an ideal level of support, meaning ideally you'd like to see this level hold, I'd put that right at 002. Now, if the price does fall below there or anything, that doesn't mean you should freak out, jump off any bridges or anything. But if you were to ask me again, what would be the ideal level that would make the chart look the strongest, my answer would be 002. But you still do have all these other supports below you, so it's by no means it's not a must hold or anything like that. In terms of resistance levels, this is also pretty straightforward. You can see here this yellow line, which is the 200-day simple moving average, has a big history of knocking down the price. You can see a couple times back here, and then most recently it has knocked it down again. Now I know the price is broken above it intraday, but because we're looking at the daily chart, we care about where the close was. And every time the price has been able to get above it, by the time the closing bells rolled around, the kind of magnetic force, if you will, has pulled the price back down below it. So right now that's 0025 is going to be that big resistance level that needs to get broken above. With a break of that, the next one that really sticks out to me is going to be this level right here, and that's coming from these previous highs over here. We'll call that 0028. That'll be the next level of resistance. And then after that, things really could start to run, as there's really nothing until up into the 003. So lots of room for potential here. And when we're talking about a sub penny stock like this, the percentages add up very quickly. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to sign up for our newsletter up there. When you do that, you will receive a free ebook. And if you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to click below and look at our video course. Over 8.5 hours of education and teaching. It's been getting great third-party reviews, so I'd encourage you to check that out. One more time, this was MINE. Thanks for listening.